Intro to Gizmo Lab, Boyle's and Charles' Laws. This will give you a little bit of help getting started.
Now I want to give you a little intro to the lab because you're going to use direct and indirect on the lab as well. So to do the lab, which is the next assignment, you're going to go to Gizmos, which is again through Clever. So here's my Clever, the letter C here. See it moving? Okay, so you tap Clever. You might have to log in if you haven't already. If you have, you might not need to. You'll scroll down and then you see Gizmos here. Tap that. Then find your class period. And then you will see our week 5 labs. I guess I don't really have it set up, but I'll make sure that it's on the top. And you're looking for the Boyles and Charles Law lab. And that is written on the assignment clearly in case you forget. But I just want to point out, remember what I see, what it means. So I see over here on the side a temperature gauge, T with the purple. I can move that up and down. I see mass. Now this mass is referring to the amount of weight put on the top of the gas. So that's actually our pressure, adding pressure to keep the gas kind of trapped more. I can either move this little slider or I can slide the boxes or the blocks. Okay, inside you see the molecules in purple, and if I change the temperature, you can see some things will change. On the right side, I want you to always click graph for this lab. And on the lab paper, it'll tell you what to select for your variables on the axes or the axis, X and Y axis of your graph. So make sure you look at the lab to set this up correctly for the start. And then I want you to make sure you notice this record button. The record button will actually put a point on your graph which will compare whatever two things you've told it to do. So here we've told it to compare volume and temperature. So we have volume on the y-axis and temperature on the x, and it put a point here to show that when temperature is 50, the volume is about 0.5 or a little bit less. When you change things then, when you change temperature, you're always going to press record and get a new point. So that's how all the things on here work. And there are going to be 2 scenarios that you test. So just make sure you look at the lab worksheet, which is a PDF you'll move into Notability, and it will tell you how to set it all up. All right, it's not as long as the last labs, not as much writing and questions. So have fun exploring with this gizmo. Thanks.